Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Alex's Wonders, and in this episode of Alex's Wonders, we will be wandering around Chicago's Loop. That is right, in this episode of Alex's Wonders, we will be wandering around Chicago's famous Loop and take in what Chicago's downtown business district has to offer. So we will begin our wander just right behind us. That is, right in front is the Chicago Art Institute. The Chicago Art Institute is an art museum. It's one of my favorite museums that I've been to out of all the museums in this in America. This is one that tops them all. An iconic museum that you should check out. And yeah, so we'll be walking around Chicago's downtown loop and take in what the energy has in store for us. So I hope you enjoy this video and just sit back and relax. So as we cross this street, you can see the famous Chicago L train, the elevated train tracks that sits above the street level, and that is what makes the loop. So as we wander around Chicago's Loop, how did the Loop gets its name? So it's pretty obviously if you are looking at a Chicago transit map, that is, you can see the L train that creates a huge circle in Chicago's main heart downtown district. You can see a loop. You have several lines. You have the orange line, the red line, the blue line. It's like this what we are walking is the heart of Chicago, the heart of the city. You can see how the lines that extend out towards the Chicago surrounding areas, and you can see how commuters would take the L train, which is the elevated train for the loop, and you can see how if commuters want to go to downtown Chicago, they would take the L, and all the east lines would lead to the same loop. So that's how it gets the name. So basically, the loop is derived from the elevated L train tracks that form a loop around the downtown area. This iconic transportation system with its distinctive elevated tracks has been the defining feature, the defining artery of the Chicago skyline since the late 19th century. So basically the late 1800s, the loop-shaped railway line and its accompanying stations have become synonymous with the bustling part of the city, hence the name, the Loop. So that's basically why downtown Chicago is the Loop. This is the heart of the city. And as we walk around, this is later in the day. The sun probably has set as we are surrounded by the Chicago the Chicago High buildings, you can see how bustling this place is. So we are walking towards the Willis Tower. Brief history of the Willis Tower, which I shouldn't say the Willis Tower. This is what the locals still call it as the Sears Tower, now formerly named as the Willis Tower, but the locals still call it the Sears Tower. This is the tallest tower in Chicago, Illinois. One of the tallest buildings in the country. This is a towering symbol of Chicago's skyline. The Willis Tower, formerly known as the Sears Tower, once held the title of the world's tallest building. If we go up to the tippy top of the Sears Tower, you can see that they have an observation deck, which I'll upload an episode of Alex's Adventures touring the iconic Sky Deck. And do not mistake this building with 875 North Michigan Avenue, John Hancock Senior Building. They also have a observation deck. You have to pay an admission fee to check out these observation deck. But the observation deck at 875 North Michigan Avenue is known. Formally, you can see the Willis Tower from there. Now we are looking at the Willis Tower. We will have to check out in my future uploads of Alex's Adventures. So if you are interested in that, be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I also did an Alex's Adventures episode of 360 Chicago, which is the observation deck that is at the other building, the other tallest building, which is the John Hancock Center at 875 North Michigan Avenue, which has beautiful views of the city of Chicago, and the beautiful iconic Chicago skyline. So more about the sky deck at this tower, at the Willis Tower, the Sears Tower. The sky deck offers a breathtaking panoramic views of the city and beyond. Thrill seekers can step onto the ledge, which is a glass box extending from the building's edge for an unforgettable experience. So be sure to stay tuned or even subscribe to my YouTube channel to see that experience of the sky deck at the Sears Tower here in Chicago.
didn't want to keep you as many seats. Oh, it was the blind chick. Okay, wait. Yeah, that was a good story. I like that.
As we continue to walk, I basically said that the Loop is the vibrant heart of Chicago, a bustling district filled with iconic skyscrapers, historic theaters, and world-class shopping. This is basically where we're walking through the city central's business district. it's a hub of activity, as we can see, offering a mix of corporate offices, retail stores, and cultural attractions. So, as we walk through, if you walk on State Street, Lake and State, that's my favorite L train station. You usually can see the shops, the retail shops. If you want more of a high-end shopping experience, I would recommend visiting Michigan Avenue at Magnificent Mile, which is Riverwalk, which is north of the Chicago River. The Loop is south of the Chicago River. So we are walking towards the Chicago Theater, one of my favorite places to take pictures with the famous Chicago marquee sign. It is a magnificent example of the upland theater architecture. The Chicago Theater is a landmark in the heart of the Loop. Its stunning interior, adorned with ornate plasterwork and dazzling chandeliers, has hosted countless legendary performers. Today it continues to showcase a variety of shows, from Broadway productions to concerts.
This is an Orange Line train to Midway. Doors closing. State and Lake is next. Doors open on the right at State and Lake. Transfer to Red Line trains at State and Lake.
So that's about it. Hopefully you enjoyed this wander of Chicago's Loop. If you do, please give this video a super huge thumbs up. Comment section below what you think about this wander of the Loop. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Be sure to check out my other YouTube content that is on this channel. And thank you for watching Alex's Wonders. I'll definitely see you on the next one.